So amazing, your love, you are beautiful. You alone soothe my lonely heart. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. My intentions are good. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. I pray, I live for you. You're all I need. Between us, there are no secrets. 'Cause I adore you. I love you. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. My intentions are good. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. I pray, I live for you. You're my shelter, have mercy on me. You're my shelter, oh, my love is for you. You're my shelter, you're my shelter, oh, my love is for you. Oh, my love is for you. Oh, my love is for you. You're my shelter, have mercy on me. You're my shelter, oh, my love is for you. Oh, my love is for you. Oh, my praise for you. Have mercy on me. You're my shelter. You're my shelter.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is well. I don't have a lot of time this morning. After I ended my stream yesterday, I got a text basically from the doctor's office, and I had forgot that I had an appointment today at 11:30. The other thing is that give me 1 second. Is that 1 second. The other thing is that it's choppy. Okay, give me a second. Let me refresh. Okay, good morning, everybody. I don't have a lot of time this morning. What I was saying was that when I ended my stream yesterday, I got a text from my doctor's office basically confirming an appointment that I have today at 11:30 that I totally forgot about. And probably had I not gotten that text message because I didn't look at my calendar yesterday, um, I probably would have forgot that I had the appointment. But it's just for a miss and basically a med management appointment. And the other thing is that because I don't make all of my business that goes on in my family knowledge for YouTube, I have to go there to support my mother because her second husband is right now in Temple University Hospital, and as you know, because of COVID, they're not really allowing family members and things like that to be at the hospital. So they basically gave him until 12 o'clock this afternoon to live. So I'm going to be there to support my mother. It's nothing. I mean, it's I'm being there to support my mother. He's somebody that my mother was in a relationship for probably about 25 years. So, um, with that being said, I'm going to be there to support my mother. And as you all know, I'm turning 49 years old this month. At the end of the day, the fuck shit, the bullshit, these grown ass. Last night I started to drop down out of Pastor Wilson's clouds because I'm watching these different troll accounts that are coming into people's chat rooms. No, it's fine. I don't got it to give to a bunch of grown ass men and women in their fucking 40s and 50s that have nothing to fucking do but run all over YouTube. Anything that they could be teaching. But everybody wants to be a scholar. Everybody wants to be a hood scholar. Everybody wants to be a person that presents as somebody that has so much wisdom and so much fucking knowledge. Nonetheless, you have a whole fucking generation of fucking millennials following you. Everybody has this uh air of superiority about their fucking selves, but at the end of the fucking day, you're trash. You're a bunch of grown ass motherfucking men and women that get no fucking validation in your real life. And the only fucking place you feel like you're any motherfucking body, the only place you are any motherfucking body. If you walk outside your fucking door, nobody knows you and nobody gives a fuck about you. And that's the fact of the matter. So unlike you motherfuckers, I don't have to sit here and take shave years off of my life that I could spend with my children, that I could spend with my grandchildren, that I could spend with my nieces, my nephews, my cousins, and my extended and immediate motherfucking family and friends to argue back and forth every day on motherfucking YouTube. Unlike you motherfuckers, I have the ability to actually create content. And that's what I intend to do fucking moving forward. So with that being said, since you bitches are all bosses, everybody's a boss. Everybody's a bitch that's getting to a bag. Okay, well, prove that. Keep my name out your fucking mouth, bitch. I'm not a part of the beef sector. It's never been my intention to get into the beef sector. Keep my name out your mouth, bitch. Period. Real simple. Let's prove everybody's a motherfucking boss. Let's prove everybody has motherfucking content. Everybody's a content creator. Everybody comes to your channel or your platform to see you. Okay, well, then you should be able to do that without talking about other people. You should be able to do that without putting somebody else's name in the title. See right here, nobody's name is in the title. It's 171 people between the two rooms. And I've only been live streaming for 10 minutes. If I have to, if it's a situation where I absolutely have to address a motherfucker, I will. But I'm not finding the motherfuckers that's mentioning my name. You're not even, some of you motherfuckers, I don't even know who the fuck you are. The rest of you motherfuckers are not even worthy of me addressing. At the end of the day, I'm a bitch that can hold my own dick. It's been that way for the entirety of me being on YouTube. I've never depended on a bitch to have my back, and I've never needed a team. But make no mistake, I have one. And I happen to have a team that believes in my abilities beyond beefing. I'm talking about my day ones. So I don't give a fuck about what nobody else is motherfucking talking about. I'll be 49 motherfucking years old this month, God willing. With that being said, I got to get ready for my appointment. After that, I believe Ty said he's going to take Kai shopping, buy him some clothes and stuff like that. And then I'm going to go be a support to my mother. I'll have my laptop with me. So I'll be doing like I'll continue to be working on. You remember I told you I'm covering the first true crime story I'm going to be covering is the Monster of Paris and other true crime stories. And when I open up the panel, it won't just be an open panel. It will be certain individuals, preferably mods after today. Okay. Do not allow anybody to come into the chat with a troll name under another content creator's name. Block them immediately, and do not allow any content creator's name to be mentioned in the chat. And because I feel a responsibility about I have to also be careful about whose channel I'm promoting and who I'm co-signing. Because basically, when you send somebody to somebody's channel, you're co-signing them. As far as that ZX shit she's talking about, who I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If you give a fuck about you don't see my grandkids online. You don't see my grandkids up here. I don't bring my grandkids up here and show them these fucking weirdos on fucking YouTube, my motherfucking grandkids. These motherfuckers have been trying to dox all of my children for the last 3 years. And they've been unsuccessful at that. So I've taken every measure to protect my family from these fucking weirdos. I don't. You concerned about your kids? Keep them the fuck off of the internet. What the fuck are you doing? Exchanging pictures of your kids and shit like that with a bunch of weird ass backstabbing, backbiting, snake ass motherfucking bitches on YouTube for any motherfucking way. Everybody's a fucking mother. Everybody's so fucking protective. How the fuck do these motherfuckers ever get pictures of your children? How does that happen? That's a lack of healthy boundaries. Because there's no fucking way any of these fucking snake ass bitches that you don't know other than fucking social media should have personal access to your fucking family or be privy. That's why these bitches are running around, slithering around. These bitches have been trying to get close to me to get information since I've been on YouTube. That's the reason why I tell these bitches what I want them to know. Send them on red herrings. That's the reason why they're running around not knowing whether they doxing children, nieces, nephews, god kids, cousins, brothers, sisters, and they won't fucking know. They'll continue to try to piece this together. Well, this look like this, and this one look like that, and that one got the okay. Well, good luck with that. But again, like I said, unlike you grown ass so-called morally superior motherfuckers that are about the community, that are about the black fucking family, that don't have any fucking thing, you don't got nothing else better to do in your fucking 40s and 50s besides run around under fucking troll accounts. And these stupid ass black bitches that keep enabling these fucking abusive ass fucking black men, you bitches deserve any and every fucking thing you fucking get. At the end of the day, when they turn on your motherfucking ass, trust and believe me, I'll be here for all of it. But as far as coming to a bitch's defense, none of that. Everybody has to hold their own dick. I hold my own dick. Point blank, period. As far as what the fuck Tracy happened, I seen Tracy's live stream last night, and what the fuck about it? If you're concerned about your motherfucking kids, keep them the fuck off the fucking internet. And that's not a cosign of children being dragged. But keep that same fucking energy for all bitches that drag children. Don't just pick and select, okay, well, I'll call this one out, but this one ain't gonna be held accountable. I said what the fuck I said. Bitch, you attack mine, yours getting attacked. I wouldn't give a fuck if the motherfucker was on a sonogram. I'll drag your whole motherfucking bloodline. Point blank the fuck period. I don't give a fuck with you. I don't give a fuck if you do 1 million motherfucking live streams and 1 million motherfucking videos about it. You attack my family, yours is getting attacked. How about that part? I'll dig up every corpse in your motherfucking bloodline. Period. Keep that same energy for all bitches that drag kids. As far as these bitches that have issues with comprehension, because a lot of these bitches are slow. They just don't fucking get it. I have a very low threshold for remedial bitches. Because remedial bitches are detrimental. Male identified bitches, in my opinion, are detrimental to you as a fucking woman. At the end of the day, I'm a divestment minded woman. I am pro interracial dating. I don't give a fuck about all of that shit y'all talking about. Black love, fuck black love. I don't see any black love. I don't see any black love. Black love is dead. If it ain't dead, it needs to die. I believe in black love when black men start being faithful to one fucking woman. I believe in black love when black men start settling down, marrying, committing, getting up off of their fucking trifling asses off of fucking YouTube, going out and getting a fucking job and providing and protecting and problem solving for their fucking family. That's when I believe in black love. I believe in black love when black women ain't got to go down to the motherfucking welfare office and apply for food stamps and fucking assistance and take a nigga to child support court for him to take care of his motherfucking seed. Other than that, stop fucking talking to me. Everybody's a boss, bitch. Everybody got content. Good. Keep my name out your mouth then, bitch. Let's see how many of these bitches. That's the challenge. See how many of these bitches and these whole ass motherfucking niggas can live stream without mentioning my motherfucking name. And in my hiatus, while anybody that I've actually given consent to use my content is everything, that's just what it is. The rest of these motherfuckers, you ain't gonna know when you gonna get hit. If you got my shit on your channel, I'm coming for your shit. You're gonna lose your whole channel. Point blank period. I don't want to hear no crying. You want some content on your channel? Good. Create it. Go live, create it. Upload a video, create it. It'll be your intellectual property and not using mine without my fucking consent. Okay? So, y'all, we're going to get into the true crime content. We're going to start covering, again, relationship topics. I don't create, any other thing is, I don't create content for men. Unlike a bunch of these goddamn cock-thirsty ass motherfucking bitches, I don't give no fucks about these niggas. Not no YouTube niggas. And that's just the fact of the matter. I don't create content for men. Men that come into the space that are respectful, that are not abusive to women, are more than welcome to be in the space. But I don't create content for men now, and I never have. I create content that is about in black women empowering themselves. Black women being healthy emotionally, mentally, physically, and fucking financially. That's all the fuck I give a fuck about. All of the rest of that shit, bitches that want to run around and enable niggas, let them have at it. But as far as that plugging motherfucker channels, no. I can't plug a channel of bitches that enable toxic, abusive niggas. Because what happens is I'm sending the women that have followed me for years, many of which are survivors of domestic violence, or they've lost. There are women that actually follow me that have actually lost relatives to domestic violence, just as I have. They are sexual assault survivors. The majority of them are HSPs or empaths. And I can't plug a channel of a bitch that's promoting and plugging toxic, abusive niggas. Because when I send them over there, that's basically sending them into a burning building where they could possibly be abused. And then I got to come out of the gate because I'm going to feel obligated to defend or to protect them should something happen to them. I don't want them in some space with some niggas talking all fucking greasy and all reckless and all fucking disrespectful. Get your motherfucking name. I get to say, this is what I'm talking about. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This dude is fucking blocked. And you nonetheless, you have to bring your ass into somebody's chat room because you just have to be fucking seen. Again, no, has there been a single content creator's name fucking mentioned? With the exception of addressing the fact that I don't give a fuck about this bitch or her daughter. Period. This is a perfect example of how motherfuckers that run around and talk about they're feeding the sector. You're feeding the sector, but nonetheless, you lack so much self-discipline as a motherfucking man. You don't even know how to listen to a live stream and then go and respond. You triggered ass fucking bitch. Go somewhere and off yourself. Take that old rusty pistol that your pussified ass didn't use on me, just like I knew you wasn't, pussy, when I was right there in your fucking face after I doxed you, after I drugged your mother, after I doxed your mother, after I cussed your mother out, I dragged your daughter, and I was right there in your fucking face. I rung your doorbell, I stood there, and I waited, and you didn't do shit, pussy. That's why I went there unarmed, because you was a pussy. And I knew you wasn't going to do shit. I was in your fucking face, inches away from your face, bitch, and you didn't do shit. I disrespected the fuck out of your mother. You threatened a pistol with me. You didn't fucking do it. You didn't do shit but get your old decrepit ass in my face and breathe your funky shit-smelling breath in my fucking face, bitch. That's it. The worst thing you did was allow me to smell your bad hygiene and your fucking body odor. You was inches away from my face with a fucking loaded weapon and you didn't use it, bitch. After I doxed your mom, after I called that bitch 30 times and dragged that hoe. You didn't do a fucking thing. I doxed your daughter, dragged the fuck out of her, right there in your face, unarmed. By my motherfucking self, I rung your doorbell. I didn't ring it and run. I rung it and I stood there, pussy. And you didn't do shit. You know why I did it? Because I knew you was a pussy from the rip, bitch. Period. Period. I rang your doorbell unarmed because you was a pussy. And I knew you wasn't about that shit you was talking about online. How about that part? That's why I went there unarmed. What the fuck do I need to be armed for a pussy? When it's said and done, you don't know whether I went there by myself. You don't know whether I went there with relatives the fuck of mine or not. You know what the fuck I told you, right? Why the fuck would I identify if I'm going to somebody's house to commit a crime or putting myself in a position where I could possibly be arrested? Why the fuck would I identify? See, you're the fucking rat, Master Splinter. Master Splinter, you are the fucking rat. I would never reveal any motherfucking thing, anything I tell you. As it relates to criminal activity, you can almost assume I'm doing or have done the fucking opposite. That's the problem with y'all motherfuckers. You talk too much. That's the reason why I don't have any convictions, bitch. That's the reason why you see a lot of arrests and no convictions, bitch. It ain't what the fuck you know, it's what the fuck you can prove. All of that. No, stand there. I stood there. I rung the doorbell. And you still ain't do shit. I'm not impressed. And I attacked your whole bloodline. From the fruit of your loins to the fucking 14-year-old hoe whose pussy you slid out of. And you didn't do shit, bitch. Just like I know you wouldn't. That's why I could ring your doorbell and stand there unarmed. Because I knew I was looking in the eyes of a bitch. I got other content to create. I got to be there to support my mother in her time of grieving. So it's going to be strictly content. I'm going to limit the amount of time that I'm on live stream. Mods, henceforth, no content creators' names are allowed to be typed. Okay, well, if I didn't have all that energy at his house, though, you know what's interesting about that? You know what's interesting about that? He didn't have all of that energy when I was at his house either. Because he has energy online talking about shooting people, right? Where was his energy at? So apparently he didn't match that fucking energy that he has on the internet either. And see, you know the difference? I had a pistol pointed at me. And the pistol was in his hand, dumb bitch. The pistol was in his hand, not mine. So unlike you, a dumb bitch that would come into somebody's chat room and just have to be seen, and you tell on your fucking self. So I agree in part with, I'm going to make this exception when I talk about content creators, with the exception of Goddess TV. You tell on yourself when you come into people's chats under those troll accounts, because every fucking where you go, you're saying the same fucking thing. And you get blocked repeatedly. And despite of you getting blocked, you still go create another troll account to come back in here and say the same fucking thing. That was in fucking August. It's mid-October. Who gives a fuck? I'm right here in the same city. Why doesn't he match that energy? Here's the whole thing. Here's the thing. If that house that 5Bay put out is actually my address, has anybody ever asked themselves why this killer that'll lay a motherfucker down, that'll put motherfuckers in body bags, hasn't come to that residence if I live there? So he didn't match that energy to fuck either, and he was the one holding the pistol, dumb bitch. But this is a perfect example. That's why you're not going to get any fucking where arguing and going back and forth with narcissistic individuals. But mods, from now on, anybody comes into the chat with the avatar of another content creator, using another content creator's name in their as their username or as their YouTube handle, or comes into the chat room dropping the name of another content creator. The same thing is going to go when I open up the panels to start talking about, and I will have mentally healthy Black brothers come on to add to the commentary. Okay? That are not going to be abusive to the women that are in my chat or the women that are on my panel. And I have to have men that have self-discipline to be able to do that. And of course, C. Douglas will be one of the brothers that will be doing that. Okay? Among other brothers. Okay? But most of the men that come to my channel know the way that I carry my platform, and the people. I don't allow women to be abused in my chat room. I don't allow men to attack women on my panel. That's never been the case, nor will it. Okay, so it will be some emotionally healthy brothers that I call in to participate. Hey, beautiful soul. Good morning, Fashionista. Hey, sexy star. Hey, Melon. Hey, Diet. Hey, Miss Cindy. You know, so when the interesting thing is Queen's Throne, and I know that we share some that we have she's cool with some of my enemies. The interesting thing is, as I was watching from the clouds, she had an interview with her sister of her niece that's missing. And there were only 38 people in the chat. But everybody's so concerned about children. And among those people, Queen's Throne is also a supporter of that other individual's television of Master Splinter, the geriatrics gigolos. She's a supporter of his channel. Why didn't he go to her platform and take his team there to provide support for that mother? Is as she's in search for her teen daughter. They're fake and they're phony. Good morning, Diamond Dory. I heard your I heard the hey Jay Dunn. I saw your video last night as well. Sometimes if I don't catch the live while it's actually live streaming, I'll actually catch the playback. Okay. With that being said, good morning, Reed. Okay, with that being said, y'all, I have to get out of here. But again, like I said, I will be when it comes to if it's concerning actual relationships or marriages or things like that or fatherhood, I will always have responsible fathers, responsible men that are healthy, that are not going to be abusive to you while you're on the panel or while you're in the chat room, that we can ask questions, that have experience in those areas. As far as that's concerned. But the other content, the narcissism content and the true crime content, for the most part, is going to start being conducted on the backup channel. But I do have to be a lot more mindful about which channels I'm plugging, because I can't be plugging channels where individuals are supporting men that are abusive to women. Because anytime I do that, I'm also sending the women that support me possibly into a burning building. And I don't want to do that. Okay. I feel it's my moral responsibility not to do that. Hey, Randy. Hey, Miss Young Sniper. So I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm going to be spending the day with my family, but we're definitely, if I don't do it on a late, I'm trying to get a definitive time. Do you remember I told you I wanted to do maybe like true crime in the daytime and then the relationship, topics that surround emotional, mental, financial health, business starting, and all that stuff in the latter part of the in the latter part of the evening. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. With that being said, I know you do, beautiful soul. Hey, Lena's pretty brown eyes. With that being said, there's no reason for these motherfuckers to even be addressing me. Keep my name out your fucking mouth and keep my name out your fucking commentary. I'm not a part of the beef sector. Had no intention of ever breaking into the beef sector. I'm in my own sector and I'm in my own fucking lane, a lane that I carved out for my fucking self. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. All right. Hey, Tracy 3. All right. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.